Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, welcome back to episode number 32 of the Chris Horn Career Mode right here on Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. We are fresh off coming in 17th, or in a tie for 17th after a nice final round at the Masters. And we did not participate in the Valero Texas Open because I didn't have the course. And so now we're ready to take on the Spring Invitational at the Celtic Manor Resort. And we're here on the par 4 first. Gonna look to try and get a nice start to our next tournament after getting some momentum going in that final round at Augusta. And that's a nice tee shot here in the rain. That's going to help, I think, actually, the rain will, because it'll make the greens, at least in this game, it makes the greens break a little less. And so the greens will break a little less, and as we're ready with our approach, it'll also help prevent some rollout on the green. So if you hit a ball close, instead of landing close and then rolling another 20-30 feet depending on how fast the greens are, it just kind of stops. So the conditions are there, I think, for us to capitalize. As you can see, we've already got a birdie putt, and we're going to knock that sucker home. So we're 1 under through 1. Let's take a look at what the leaderboard is looking like right now. And Reese Davies, it looks like, is the lead. He's in the clubhouse at 4 under, though, so I think we can easily catch up to that. And we're here on the par 5 second. Gonna hit a nice drive down the middle of the fairway. That'll go about 290 yards. I think it was 328 to the pin. And it's looking like we are going to take a 3-wood here. Actually, no, we're going to bump up and hit driver off the deck. We're hitting driver off the deck, just going to try and get as much out of distance as we can. We'll take a wedge shot even if we don't land in the fairway, which is what happens right there. We're in the rough, but only 42 yards out, just a nice little wedge. Nothing too bad. And so we're here with our third shot on this par 5. Gonna look to try and get this close. And indeed, we'll get that one pretty close. Got a nice look at a birdie anyway. Looking to try and get to 2 under through 2. That would be extremely beneficial to us. Gotta capitalize on the par 5s if you want to win tournaments. And we will get that birdie putt to sneak just inside the cup. So we are 2 under through 2. And the leaderboard, again, staying pretty static. Everyone currently on the leaderboard except for us is in the clubhouse already. So not too concerned about what the leaders are doing. We just got to play our game. You can see we're bumping up a club here on the par 3 third. And we'll have to see if that turns out to be the right decision. And yeah, it was. I mean, nice shot, 5 yards to the pin. Gonna have a decent look at birdie, I would think. Oh yeah, this is a nice look at birdie. And we just gotta make the putt, and oh my goodness. It caught the edge and lipped out. That sucks, but that leaves us a tap in for a par. Would have loved to have gone 3 for 3 on birdies to start our round, though. So we're still in a tie for 4th. 2 under through 3. Could have easily been 3 under, though. We'll have to see if that comes back to bite us eventually. We're on the par 4 4th now. We're dialed in, looking for the fairways, gripping most of them right down the middle. Got 182 to the pin here. And take it looks like bumping up a club to a 5-iron or not a 5-iron, well, maybe a 5, but bumping up a club here, and that's actually going to be a little long. Maybe we would have been fine leaving it where we were, but we are on the green anyway. We're just a little over, got 34 feet left for a birdie. And this is one where we're just going to try and get it close for a par putt. And that's not even going to get to the hole. Left it short, but again, a makeable par putt, so not too concerned. And the par putt will sneak inside. the edge of the cup. So, 2 birdies, 2 pars in our first 4 holes. We're -2 and a tie for fifth. You can see Lee Westwood 3 under through 5. He's someone we're going to have to keep an eye on, it looks like. And so now we are ready at the par 4 fifth. You can see some fun little water cutting across just short of the green there. A little river, it looks like. But so far, the Celtic Manor Resort not playing too incredibly difficult. We'll see if that changes or if it'll change because the wind's not too bad either. If it gets windy, it may be tough. But for right now, we gotta take advantage of the playing conditions because it's out there for us. In the rain, not much wind, open fairways, and you can see we're right here with another birdie attempt. We'll see if we can make this one, and nope. Don't quite play enough break. We just miss it. But should be another pretty easy par. And again, nothing too frightening so far about this course, the Celtic Manor Resort. We'll have to see. If that changes, obviously. You gotta play the course for 4 days. The wind could pick up, and then it could be pretty tough. But for right now, not too bad, which makes it all the more important to take advantage. As we are here on the par 4 sixth now. Still only 2 under. Just a lot of pars since that opening streak of consecutive birdies. But we got, looks like about 162 to the pin here. And we do not want to leave it short or shank it to the right because then we'll probably be in the water. So if we can just hit it straight and make sure we play enough club, we should be just fine. And the shot is on its way. It's going to be easily onto the green. Nice shot. That's going to stick and fall. And again, that's one of the benefits to having rain. If that doesn't rain, it'll probably roll another 10, 20 feet. But right here it stops, and that leaves us a decent look at a birdie. And again, did not play enough breaks, so it'll be another tap and par. But we are leaving birdie opportunities out there. Every hole except for maybe there was one where it wasn't a realistic birdie putt because it was way downhill. It was like 35 feet. But other than that, on each of the 6 holes we played, so 5 of the 6, we've had easy birdie opportunities, or not easy, but definitely makeable birdie opportunities, and we've only capitalized twice. We'll see if we can get another birdie going here on the par 3 7th. Again, not too bad. 25 feet for birdie. Or not 25, 15 feet for birdie. 5 yards, that would be, 15 feet. Desperately wanting another birdie, and we're going to get it right there. That'll find the center of the cup. So really not any doubt about that one. We will drain the putt. We're not on a tie for second. 3 under through 7. And Lee Westwood's not really making any huge moves, so we move on to the 8th. And now we're going a little left, but it'll still find the fairway pretty easily. Ultimately end up sort of down the middle, so not too bad. Still got 149 yards to the pin. We're just trying to get it close and give ourselves makeable birdie putts. That's really all you can ask for here. Just give yourself birdie chances, and then hopefully some of them go in. You can see right there, another nice approach. We got 12 feet for a birdie. Not too much break. This one should really be one that we make, I would think. And the putt is going to drop in the hole, so that we got another streak of back-to-back birdies. We birdied 1 and 2, then we birdied 7 and 8, and we are 4 under and a tie for the lead. So now we move on to the 9th. And again, just ripping it right down the center of the fairway. If you can find the center of the fairway every time, you're in pretty good shape. Especially here as it's a par 5. This will allow you to hit driver off the deck and, just get more distance. Instead of having to lay up because you're in the rough, don't get as much distance. Just try and get this as close to the green and 2 as you can. You can chip from the rough, not too bad. But that's looking like it's going to hop into the bunker. And it does. We have found the beach here on the par 5 ninth, but again, hopefully not too bad. Just try and get this close. And that was not really a good bunker shot at all, actually. We got it out of the bunker and onto the fringe at least. But we're chipping for birdie now. We wanted to be closer. Definitely that bunker shot left a lot to be desired. And so we're going to try and chip it close. And man, now that chip is way short. We still got 12 feet to say par. Luckily, this par putt doesn't look too threatening. And so we really made a mess of this hole around the green. But we got a pretty good chance to walk out of here with a par anyway. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we really we really made a mess of that around the green. A couple of not very good chips, especially that second one. The first one in the bunker, at least we got out of the bunker, got up, but that second chip was just terrible. But it's okay. We say par anyway. Now we're going at it as we make the turn. It's a par 3 as we begin the back 9. We got that one on the green. Pretty lengthy birdie putt here, but we'll see how close we can get it. Hopefully settle for a par if nothing else. And that putt is not quite enough break on that one, but 4 feet still for a par. I mean, you gotta like your chances to get the par here, the 2 putt for a par, and that's exactly what we do. So 4 under through 10 on our day. And we get ready to move on to the 11th. We're still in a tie for first. No one currently on the course right now making any moves. All the top of the leaderboard except for us is in the clubhouse. So we don't have to worry about them doing anything crazy. We just have to worry about our own round, which is nice. And so you can see right here a nice drive on hole 11. Leave us 271 to the pin. And we're going to try and go for it in 2, as I believe this is a par 5. And it's looking like we're going to find the green in 2. Taking a little bit of a hop, and that will be a tough eagle putt, but it's an eagle putt nonetheless. 30 feet for birdie. It's way down, or not birdie, for eagle. It's way downhill. I mean, this is definitely one of the easiest par 5s on the course because it's not super long right now. And so you have a realistic chance to make it on the green in 2. And this eagle putt is going to come up short. Come on, man. Get it to the hole at least. Get it to the hole. 100% of the putts you leave short are never going to go in. But if you can get it to the hole, maybe it drops. Either way, we'll clean up for birdie, but we had it online and everything, just left it short. You've got to get that putt to the hole. And we didn't. But at least now we're in solo first, 5 under. Disappointing to walk away with a birdie there, but a birdie's still pretty good. And now we're taking on right over the water, right over the bunker, and onto the fairway. He went for it a little bit, tried to cut off some yardage by taking a little bit of a riskier line. I mean, it's nothing insane, obviously, but we shaved off maybe a few yards off of that hole, and now we're taking the approach shot here at the par 4, and we're going to be on the green again. Again, 15 feet for a birdie. Haven't made a ton of these putts today, though. We've left a lot of them just not quite playing enough break. And don't really want to do that here. I mean, we would like to get the birdie. Just trying to decide how much break we want to play here, because it does look like they should cancel each other out. So we ultimately play it center of the cup, and that's where it goes. So another birdie here. We've had 3 sets of consecutive birdies on 1 and 2, 7 and 8, and now 11 and 12. And we are 6 under, 2 shots clear of second right now. And we're ready to take on the par 3 13th here. Again, if the wind is blowing tougher, this could be a tough hole because you're hitting that right over the water. But with the wind not doing too much, you're just taking it on a line and just trying to get this sucker on the green. That's what we do. We have another birdie putt here. And for the first time, we made 3 straight birdies. We're up to 7 under through 13. Birdied 11, 12, and 13, and the streak of making consecutive birdies only to go on a streak of pars has been ended. That's quite nice. And we're right here on hole number 15, I think. It's a par 4. This one's looking a little long. We might miss the fairway here. And it does roll off the fairway into the rough, so this is, I believe, our first missed fairway of the day. But again, we've got enough distance where honestly we can hit a wedge and probably be fine. So it's okay missing the fairway, I guess. I mean, you always want to hit your fairways, but it could be worse. We're just trying to hit this one onto the green. And again, we're going to get that one right up there. Wow. Super close approach. Knock that sucker into 3 feet of the hole. And if we can't come away with a birdie here, that's going to be incredibly disappointing. And we make that 4 birdies in a row now. We've birdied 11, 12, 13, and now 14, I think. Yes, we 11, 12, 13, and now 14. I was wrong earlier when I said it was 15. This is 15. Also a par 4. And we're going back to finding the fairways now, at least it looks like, as that'll just land right in the fairway. Nice shot, but this second shot is going to be tough as it now leaves us a blind second shot over the trees. We're just really trying to play what it says the distance to the hole is and what we know when we teed off what the map of the hole looks like, because we can't see a thing and we're actually not going to find the green there. We're going to be a little bit off, just in the fringe. Maybe we could putt it, but instead we're going to try and chip it. And so it's looking like the birdie streak will end at 4, and it does. That wasn't a great chip either, if I'm being honest. Definitely could have gotten it a lot closer to the hole, but it doesn't matter because we're going to drain the par putt anyway. And so we are 8 under through now 15. Still 4 shots clear of second place. And we're just having a really nice round going. That's all I can say about that at the moment. So now hole 16, another par 4. We're just finding fairways all over the place. That'll be about a 280-yard drive. Actually, this one might be a par 5, but I think it's a 4. It is a par 4, actually, so don't listen. I was right the first time. Don't listen to what I was saying. It's a par 4. And now our approach shot is going to be onto the green. I just say I thought it was a par 4, but then I'm like, well, maybe it's not, but no, it definitely is. On the green, got a birdie putt. And this is not one I would exactly call makeable. We're just going to try and get this close. I mean, if we somehow read the line perfectly, I will take a birdie. And we almost got it to fall. We almost got the birdie to drop. Not a bad effort right there. And again, a pretty easy par putt. And so we save par again. We are 8 under, 8 birdies, and the rest are pars. So that's really 8 and 8. We played 16, 8 birdies, 8 pars. Still got a 4-shot lead as we move on to the penultimate hole. It is the par 3 17th. And we're just going to try and get this sucker close maybe. That looks like it's a little over. It is over. And we apparently hit a guy in the knee. Sorry about that, I guess. But he's going to twirl his umbrella after he gets hit in the knee by our ball. Thanks for stopping it, though, at least. I mean, thanks for stopping it right there. Sorry we hit your knee, but thanks for saving us some distance, I guess. I don't know. We got a nice par, well, not a nice par putt, but definitely a makeable par putt here. And so after hitting a guy's knee off the tee on 17, it landed long, bounced up, hit a guy in the knee, I guess. And we're going to chip in and then one putt to say par. So we move on to the final hole, the par 5 18th. That one was not our best swing of the day, as you can see. Pulled it left a little bit, but we'll still find the fairway just fine. Got 327 yards to the pin. Probably not going to get there in two, but we're going to hit driver off the... Actually, no, because there's water, so we're going to lay up. We're taking the 3-wood. We're laying up a little bit. You can see there's water right there, so if you just try and go for two, obviously there's a pretty good chance you can end up in the water, in the pond, and that's not what you want. So we do lay up a little bit. We just hit 3-wood instead of going driver. And so, we have a nice little chip here trying to get it close for a birdie putt. And I mean, 30 feet for a birdie, we're probably going to have to 2-putt for par. Not our best. Yeah, our chipping has not been that good today, really. It's been passable, but it hasn't been great, and we're not going to make the birdie putt. In fact, we'll leave it short again. The third time we left a putt short of the hole. Never has a chance to go in if you leave it short. But we'll clean up for par, and so we complete a bogey-free round here in the first round of the Spring Invitational at the Celtic Manor Resort. 8 under, 8 birdies, 10 pars, all in all, a good round of golf. Bogey-free round, that's what you always like to see. We shoot an opening round 63. We've got a 4-shot lead heading into the second round. And that'll do it for me, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.